These are my Vox Pop questions. My first question is, what engages you in a film? For example, soundtrack, dialogue, action, etc.
I think soundtrack's really important, like if there's a bit of music, even if it's just at the beginning, I think that's quite important. And also, I like comedies, so I think the dialogue and how, if it's funny and stuff like that. But I also like action films, so a bit of action would be nice.
Yeah. Do you think telling a first-person narrative, for example, your own story, captures the audience's attention more than a story about someone in third person?
Yeah, I think the first person's really captured. Like if somebody, especially if they're not actually in, or they might be playing themselves but not actually there and saying it at the same time, if that makes sense. So if they're saying it in first person, I think it's quite capturing. It's like, oh, this is what happened back then, but she or he is telling it in that time. So I think that is capturing.
Do you prefer long scenes in films, or do you prefer quick scenes that cut to the action, or do you even prefer both?
Both is fine, I like both.
What is your definition of love?
This is a hard question. I think when you care for somebody and they care for you and you've got genuine feelings for each other, I think that would be my definition. I hope it makes sense, but yeah, I think that would be my definition.
Yeah. Thank you. What engages you in a film? For example, soundtrack, dialogue, action, etc.
Action. Yeah, it has to be action still, yeah. It has to be action.
Do you think telling a first-person narrative, for example, like your own story, captures the audience's attention more than a story about someone in third person?
How would you say that?
First person is more eye-catching, I can't lie.
It's more communication. You can... It's motivation. Yeah, like you can... I don't know how to say it in words. I can't say it in words, like it's more... Speaks to you, if that makes sense.
Do you prefer long scenes in films, or do you prefer quick scenes that cut to the action? Or do you even prefer both?
Quick scenes. I can't do the long scene, but just do your thing.
Finally, what is your definition of love?
I'll let you answer still. I'll let you answer still.
Love is there, innit? Love is...
That's there. This is guy's fun.
I'm not a love person, so I don't really know that.
I'll say for love is... I don't know how to say it. What would you say love is?
Love is a bond.
Yeah, it's a bond still. It's a relationship. Stuff that you don't normally find.
Yeah. It's rare.
Not rare. It's not more rare.
No, it is rare.
It's not rare to find.
It is rare.
It's not. Because each individual has their own lover.
What are you talking about?
But you're telling me in your life you're never going to find a lover?
Yeah,
It's rare. That's love. So eventually it's guaranteed for each individual to have love.
Of course, it stays rare until you reach it. Am I right?
No, it's not rare because it's more of a chance that you're going to find it later than sooner.
But it's rare at this age, isn't it?
At this time of age, it's not rare. It's not more rare because it's going to happen eventually.
It's still rare.
Alright, bro, this guy's done. Okay, yeah, it's more rare to find love than...
We've got an argument here, but thank you. What engages you in a film? For example, soundtrack, dialogue, or action, etc.
The dialogue and the action.
And why?
Because I'm more into I don't like suspense, you know what I mean? I like more active action.
Do you think telling a first-person narrative, for example, telling your own story in a film, captures the audience's attention more than telling a story about someone else in third person?
So it really doesn't matter if it's about yourself or someone else. It's really about the narrative, how you put it together.
Do you prefer long scenes in films, or do you prefer quick scenes that cut to the action?
Cut to the action.
And what's your definition of love?
Of being content with whatever something is and just accepting, liking something.
Thank you.